Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Tony. Y'all, I forgot that I even had set it for 12 o'clock. I thought I set it for 12:30. I thought I had extra 30 minutes, y'all. I'm glad I just happened to go in here and look. And Queen Thorns, thank you so much for the membership. Hey, Didi. Hey, I'm chosen. Ooh, I thought I was gonna be able to catch my little 30-minute nap, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a hey, dreamy girl. I'm gonna go ahead and boop boop be doop boop. Go ahead and get with it. Hey, Miss Lisa, how you doing? Hey, Mother Love, how you doing? I need a pedicure so bad, y'all. It ain't even funny. Hey, Penny J. Did anybody get to catch my little video? I don't know if anybody's familiar with tonight's conversation. It's a bunch of panelists on there that talk about relationships, and they engage with their audience. The audience come up, ask questions and everything. And I was wondering, do anybody even watch that? Because I watch it on YouTube, and I also watch it on Facebook. That's where I first got connected with it. I was actually intrigued by the guy's mind trip. So that's what made me start watching it. And I am so disappointed that he is not going to be on the panel no more. Him, Keita, and I forgot who the other person is that's not going to be on there. So, yes, y'all. So I want y'all to check that out. If y'all haven't had a time, if y'all are familiar with them, if y'all not, still check it out because y'all support me. You know. Yes, like and and Penny J, you see how Keita is exposing it. Like she was like, I'm gonna tell it like it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I am definitely finna do some more content on it. Um as time goes on. So because she did a part one and part two, exposing a lot of things too. Hey Deborah. So, yes. I'm just waiting for something. I'm really waiting on Miss Lovelace take because it was just like a topic that she had gave me a list of topics that she would like to hear us discuss. So, I wanted to give her because I did the one on 80 depression and dealing with depression and anxiety. And I just did that on a whim. Didn't even know that was one of the ones she had even wanted to talk about. And now I do see a lot of stuff she had put in there, and one of them was like basically your breaking point. When is it time for you to leave from your partner? When do you know it's time? So I just wanted to touch a little base on that and get my opinion from my supporters. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Um, so yeah, that's where we going with that. I know people might be in other people's chat. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right on into it. They'll come on in. You know how that goes. But yeah, that's what I had been doing a little thing, looking and stuff at. I was looking at that Keita and Kitty. I didn't even knew that they even had a problem with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I was just looking at it and I was like, damn. I ain't even pick up on the signs that they were had even had a little issue with amongst each other. But y'all seen that it was a guy, Penny J, because I know you said you watching. Hey Vet, hey Danny. Okay. Penny J, they was like basically it was a guy in there saying that he was having an affair with Kitty. And during the time that he said they had the affair, Kitty was actually married, and she don't like cheaters, and she definitely hates side bitches. You know what I'm saying? Side women. So it was like, oh, that's really shocking, baby. I'm telling you, I got it. Thank you, Deborah, for the membership. Hey, Roslyn, how you doing, love? Trying to get some you know what I'm saying? Trying to get some content. What's up? What's up? You at work today? Yes, Penny J, it is a mess, and I'm here for it. I am here for it to see what like really happened because she's not even. Keita is not playing the radio. She is exposing all. And I'm trying to figure out who the dude Mojo is because I don't know who Mojo Jojo is. I know who Ace Trip. I'm really heartbroken that Trip is gonna be gone. I am. I am so heartbreaking. Trip on me because I like that's what brought me into the conversation was him speaking like listening to how he speak and he was speaking his mind like his mind just drew me to it. So I was like, yeah, I'm for it. Okay, I'm chosen. Thank you, Mother Love, for the membership, renewing your membership. Amber said hello to everybody that's speaking. Amber, are you at work or on your lunch break? I'm gonna tell you something too with the conversation tonight's conversation. They give out. I'm not gonna hold them. They give out great advice. They do. They make you look at things in a different way. I gotta give it to them. So it's like, why would y'all just like break y'all like? Why would y'all do us like this? I mean, it's great. Like it's great commentary to blog about the split. Don't get it twisted. However, I wish we didn't have to blog about it because y'all were. It looked like y'all was a great fit for each other. You know. Hey Terry, thank you. The fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes rather that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips and balance in favor of fair use. Thank you, Terry, for that. So, and I was hoping I can get some of my fellas in here too. Not to say you, Terry, per se, because we know you're single, so you know. But for the ones that have been in relationships, and well, you could have been in a relationship, you know what I'm saying. But we were talking. I want to talk about like what is the last straw for you as an individual when it comes to a partner, like when you're like had it with your partner, like what's going to make you be like, you know what, this ain't gonna work. What's up, DT? A man. I need a man to give me his point of view on like what's his straws on a relationship, like when you know a relationship is over with. You gonna come up? Because I know me, you know, I put up with. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. Um, okay, Deborah, definitely check the replay. Yeah, I'm asking because you're yes, duh. Let me drop the link because you crazy. Because it can't just be with us females, the last straw for us females. Y'all got feelings too. Hey, Tonya, how you doing, love? I dropped the link for you, DT, because we can get right on into this. And where Big Cheese at? I ain't seen him all day today running wild. What's up, DT?
What up? What up? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, honey. Can't complain. I'm up, healthy, you know. So you know, things like that. I'm in the warmth. I'm good.
I feel you. I'm same
Cause
here.
Cause it's cold outside. It's cold. It's cold out here for a pimp. I can't
Yes.
do all that weather.
Yeah, it's cold as hell. You can't be a hoe
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, baby, can I? So, basically, my title, basically, like, what is your what will make you end your relationship with your partner, no matter how many years, like, what would be the straw for you? And I'm starting because I have put up with a lot, and I didn't dealt with the cheating, I
Mm-hmm.
dealt with, like, the lying, I done dealt with not having, I done dealt with a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
However, I think when it starts to really affect my peace and my thinking, and have me doing things I wouldn't do if I was in my, what I'm saying, I wasn't thinking of that other person,
Right.
that's when I know it's time for me to go. When I make basing decisions off of that partner, like, would let me not do it this way, because if I do this way, if I do this, he gonna leave me or something like that. Like, when I get to that point, like, it's time to let you go, because it shouldn't bother me if I do something that you don't like. It shouldn't bother me that you're willing to walk away. Because if you're willing to walk away just by me having my own mind, then you're not the one for me.
Right. 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 I get it.
Oh
For me.
yeah. There go my boy Big Cheese.
Jesus.
What's good with it? How y'all doing? What's going
Hey,
on, Chad?
what's up, Sid? Hey, Robin. Yeah, I am her. Hey, Bridget. I was looking. Hey, Treasure Life. I was looking for you. I had seen you.
I
Hey,
got you.
Tabby.
Nah, I've
So,
been a busy man this morning.
oh, you're a busy man this morning. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Well,
It's been rough.
oh, I ain't really been. I caught, because I didn't even know Queen Storm was still live when I woke up at like 2:30 this morning. I seen Queen Thorns was still live. I said, "Oh, let me go in here and check the rest of the live," because I had done thought I had done fell asleep. Well, I did fall asleep. I ain't gonna lie. I go to bed early, y'all. So if you catch
Mm-hmm.
me up late at night, like y'all been catching me, just know that's my medicine kicked in, and I'm up.
Got you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been not taking it so I can go to sleep. Because when I don't go to sleep, I'm cranky,
Mm-hmm.
and I have these bad headaches. So I know I have to get my sleep.
I feel you, sis, but as far as your question goes, I'm simple but complicated at the same time. So,
Oh Lord.
nah, I mean, I feel you let me know if it's reasonable or not. So, what will make me leave? Um, Cheating in all forms. I mean, that's a given.
Mm-hmm.
My partner has to be understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
she has to be peace as well. Like, and when I mean understanding, I mean understanding of my habits and flaws and whatnot, and how we can adjust and work as a unit. You get what I'm saying? Because if you can't do that, and you
You
got a
can't
short
understand.
attention span,
Right.
you quick tempered, I can't deal with you. I mean,
Right.
you can go your way, I go mine. And
Okay.
also, what'd you say?
I said, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Also, she has to be like I say, like being in a relationship with me is like joining the mob. You can go through you can go through some things, but you gonna know that I got your back. Whether your eyes
Right.
closed or not, whether you in the room, whether you 5,000 miles away, I'm gonna be the same person.
Hold on, I gotta stop you right there, bro. You said whether you're in the wrong because sometimes they'll be in the wrong and it'll reflect back on you. Say for
True.
instance, like for you know what I'm saying. Say for instance, like okay, she done started something with another man. You know what I'm saying, acting a fool or whatever. So now that man mad and he comes at you. You know what I'm saying. You gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to handle it, and then after you handle the situation, you gonna have to tell her like, hey, that was uncalled for. That was unnecessary. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I got
So
you,
you
bro.
got to be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying. But I get what you're saying though, bro.
Yeah, but when I say understanding of me and the things I accept and I don't, that's part of
Right,
that too. So
right,
that
right.
statement is very short, but once
Simple.
you be around me long enough, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Okay. So yours not that bad.
Okay.
Um, what about you, Cheese?
Really, what I look for in a relationship, you know what I'm saying. Basically the same thing DT says. You know what I'm saying. Understanding. You know what I'm saying. I know women be talking about they don't want a man that's emotional or whatever. But how can you love somebody if a man can't show you no emotion? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If he
Mhm.
can't show you that he loves you, you know what I'm saying? That's dead in the water already. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you that I love you, that I care for you, you know what I'm saying, that you have me. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? You get mad, we need to, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation, sit down, talk. You know what I'm saying? Because communication rules the nation. And
Yeah.
if you can't communicate, then you ain't gonna never go far. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it for me. You know, it's just I just, you know what I'm saying, in my relationship, you know what I'm saying, I just always wanted it, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know what I'm saying, to come together, you know what I'm saying, meet me halfway. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't
Mm,
need to walk all the way to your house and then you just come off the front steps. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna
Mhm.
work with
yeah.
me. Meet me halfway. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can make this relationship better.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So in my previous relationships, I have always been the one that if I can't deal with it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm walking. Like and it didn't take much. Like I didn't have patience then. Like as like I do now. I didn't have the patience, even with my kid's father. Like I did not have the patience. Oh, you want to do that? Okay, you know what? Boom. We done. We ain't got to do this no more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
I had to learn the patience. I had to learn that. And right now I am showing a lot, a lot, a lot of patience.
Uh-huh. Well, you know
And
what?
and sometimes it's like it looks like it's not appreciated.
I got you. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, like I think my wife probably could say that about me because, like I said, when you with me, you're gonna go through some things, but you're gonna know once we have that, established. Once we establish whatever we have, it's real. Like I got you, no
Right.
matter what. But if you cross the line, I mean, I might still love you, but you got to go. Like you have a baby on me, you got to go. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's okay, boom, let's get to it then.
Mm.
So, okay, say this. Now, hey Miss Fee. Now,
People.
I'm not
Speedboat.
y'all can hear me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we.
Okay. So I'm not saying I'm directly the cheater either. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say this. I seen a lot of stuff that went on, right?
Okay.
In the
Right.
relationship. I seen a lot of stuff going on. The talking to the other women, the everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I always knew like it didn't even matter to me. Cause get what? At the end of the day, this is where this is where he at for real. Like you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta
Y'all
come home to you.
yeah, he gotta come
Right.
on. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
can't be seen in public together, none of that.
Right.
So, that's how I was still assured and a lot of stuff I didn't see that, I see now. And
Right.
so I had got tired of it. So I did end up talking to someone else, right? In the midst
Right.
of it.
Okay.
Okay. And this is the thing though. Before I even did before I make this full move and say this is what I'm finna do, I need you to make a choice. I need you to just like you made the choice between me and what you had going on before and you
Mm-hmm.
chose me and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even ask you, I need that same thing, right?
Right.
Right.
And the choice was is give all that inboxing these other bitches up or choose me or me, right?
Right.
I,
Right.
I get the answer I got that I didn't expect for when it came to the choice of choosing the family over, you know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
get that
Mm-hmm.
choice.
But
So I did my own thing, right?
Right.
right. As you should.
Okay. So boom. I finally told him what happened, whatever, and we had to agree that he did stuff in the past, I did stuff in the past. We're gonna put it in the past. We're gonna work on us, right?
Right.
Why he can't let it go? Still, he brings it up to this day. Oh, like everything he doing is like why can't man let stuff go?
I'll be honest about it. Like that's one of them things. That's just the deal breaker for me. I'm just speaking for me in specific, but I know a lot of guys that play this role like they can take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of guys that be doing their thing right, but the minute they
Mm-hmm.
find out that woman did it, they can't handle it. and
No.
that's just a reality. It's just a reality. But I don't even know if I should say what I'm thinking. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna
I
chill
need the proof.
out. You want the truth?
What? I need one.
Well,
Okay, so what is
I ain't gonna explain my situation. What I did in the past. DT, you already know, bro, but I ain't finna,
Yeah.
man. I ain't finna speak on it because
All
as
I'm
soon
gonna
as I
say
speak
is that
on it, you know they gonna
yes,
look at me crazy.
yeah, yeah. All I'm gonna say is I ain't no angel, so I ain't here to judge nobody either.
Amber? Shut up. He-
Yeah, Amber, wow, Amber, wow.
And
Mm-hmm.
she did because, like, I'm gonna tell you, she did. She did help me. And the thing was, it's like it was some good money coming off because that man, I say, any, any everything me and my children need, boom, had to put it
Yep.
out, no problem. But also, the money had stopped, and I was like, wait a minute, wait, So I got back, and I did start missing my dude because we have been off and on since 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Yeah. So
that's a long
I
time.
did miss I started missing him. So I was like, you know
Hmm.
what? I want to see where we really can go. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I did come clean. I did something because I've noticed this too. Women don't get caught. We tell on ourselves. We tell them
Facts,
no.
facts.
Shit,
We don't
some of y'all
we
do get caught.
Every now and then they get caught, bro. But
every
for the
now and then, but we really don't get caught.
nah, not like that.
Hey, everybody coming in. No, we really don't get caught.
Nah,
However, men get caught because they start doing stuff that they normally don't do.
right.
And us as women with that intuition, we pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
wasn't doing
I
this
got
before, what you doing this now? Who
you.
you
Yeah.
talking to? So yeah,
Right.
we notice things, we see things, and they'll tell us to the heat, like to some blue in the face. He'll be like, man, it ain't like that. Man, that's just my hunger. That's just my... Come on now. I must be boo boo the fool. I got to be crazy.
You just
So
don't know. Some of them brothers be smashing the home girl.
now,
Yeah, yeah. You say sis, but you be hitting sis. I mean, I ain't gonna
that's
Right.
lie. I
what
did
I'm
it
talking
myself.
about. That's what I'm
I
saying.
did it.
I was like, you don't see me walk around. And then let me tell you something what they also need to know too. And this goes men and women. When we are accusing our partners of stuff that they're not doing, that lets only furthermore lets them know what you're doing.
Hmm.
I have to
Right.
tell y'all that. That is the truth. Because when you're accusing me of cheating, that what makes me start looking to see what you're doing. Because why would you be accusing me? I'm sitting at home on TikTok or talking to my sister on YouTube, watching 9 out of 10, watching reality TV. So where would you get that from?
Right. I got a question for you, Alexis. You
Hmm.
said you came clean. I want to know what the hell does coming clean do for anybody? Because it always just
Make shit
it puts
worse.
something in the it
I,
puts something in the back of your
tell you like
head.
this. I'm gonna tell you because I didn't want it. I didn't want him. Hey, Stormy. I didn't want him to find out any other way. You get what I'm saying?
I,
I wanted it to
that's
be from me.
respectable. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted it to. I wanted it to be me that told him. However, I wish I wouldn't have never said anything.
Cause now he
Mm,
hold it against you.
Yeah, he
yeah.
holds it
Yeah.
against.
Of course, he can't let it go. That's why I said. That's why I asked you
But
that question.
but I'm saying though, why can't he? All the stuff you're doing, and you can't let one instinct go.
Hell, but get up here, man.
But
You crazy?
hold on. This take the cake though. He be forgetting why I even did what I did. He be like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
you just no. I kept telling you the whys. Like you're gonna lose me. You keep doing this. You keep doing this. Okay, you got to choose them bitches, or you got to choose me. And it's wait. And you tell me you choose yourself. That lets me furthermore know you're choosing to do what you're gonna do with these bitches. That's what you telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, men like to be comfortable.
Right.
We naturally like to be comfortable, and whatever brings us the most comfort is probably what we're gonna do. But it might not be the best decision at the same time. I had learned
Right.
that the hard way.
Cause you might be comfortable now, but later on down the line, a couple of months later, things have changed, and the grass ain't always
Mm-hmm.
green on the other side. If you think it
That's
is,
what
you know
I
what I'm
and
saying?
that's what I know. And Amber, let me tell you something. I know you can't stand it, but that's your business that you can't stand people it's people that you with that I can't stand. But I don't voice my opinion and I don't tell you and I don't encourage you to well, yes, I will. I will say, guess what? Don't get you I will, we are sisters. I will do that, but I'm not going to get involved in her relationship to the point where you
Right.
need no, that's not my business. That's not my place. Because at the end of the day, behind closed doors, we don't know what type of element it is happening behind those closed doors.
Right, right, right. But I don't know. I don't know. Like you entitled to your feelings and how you feel. I'm still stuck on the coming clean thing. I see Danny commenting on it, but I'm for real. Like when you come clean, you just open a door that you might not want to deal with. Like when you were doing your thing, you were doing it, minding your business. When he was doing his, he was minding his business. It's
Hmm.
best to
Right.
leave it that way.
I should have. I ain't gonna lie to you. I regret it to this day. It taught me a valuable lesson. Never tell anything else ever again.
Yeah, because
Right.
like if y'all ain't, I'm
He gonna have to figure it. It's just like being with the police. I'm gonna make them do their job.
Ooh,
right.
I was just about to
Facts.
say something about that. I swear to God.
There you go, Lexus.
What's
Make
up,
them do their
Evan and
job.
Candace? Yeah, it's like I'm y'all like, and now I know I'm gonna take it to her. And let me tell y'all, Amber, and Amber put me on this man. Amber ain't just want to be the leader. Amber put me on some money. Amber know what time it is with me. We all
Yeah,
yeah. She stopped it. I
What's
started.
up, Ebony?
Let me tell y'all something. I
Ebony.
started. Look, let me tell y'all something. I started looking at. I was like, damn. Amber getting everything she want. Then I was like, of course I knew the cousin, whatever. I was like. Oh, when he said was I going what he said, something about coming to visit him, I was like, yeah. Then he was like, I'll pay for your plane ticket. When he said he'll pay for my plane ticket, I said, yeah, he'll keep her. Then he ended up turning around and buying my baby a game for the I said, oh yeah, I like this. Like the game, like off the rip, one of them little man, them sixty
Yeah.
dollars off the rip.
Yeah,
I was
$70
like, yeah,
right there.
yes,
You gotta
Yeah,
pay to
like
play.
yes. So I
I
said,
don't know.
yes, I'm with it. And then when the situation happened with his cousin, because Amber was engaged to his cousin, y'all.
Hmm.
So go ahead and tell y'all that part. That's how what I'm saying. So when the situation happened, the disagreement between them two, Amber's fiance ended up coming home at the time. Ended up coming home,
Oh,
and he was still where he was at. So the money stopped coming like that. And then the cousin had came in. Oh, I just want to let you know when he came back home. No, when y'all left here, a girl came over to the house that day. Then he was like, oh, and then when he came home, then when you ain't hear from him all them days, guess what? He was with old girl, and the girl was somebody he used to talk like him or something like that. So he felt some type of way. I was like, you know what? I ain't got to deal with this. I do not got to deal with this.
Hmm.
So
right.
gradually just backed away. And then I was like, oh, I'm starting to miss my buddy. I'm starting to miss, because that's somebody that I could go to and talk to. We'll talk about
Right.
anything, laugh, joke. Like, that's the side Amber and them don't get to see, didn't get to see.
Mm-hmm.
But he
Yeah.
really has a real sense of, he'll say little funny things. I tell him what he said, it'd be little funny things. But however, they didn't get to see that side of him. And I
Mm-hmm.
like that. But I mean, it is what it is. But you can't help who you
That's
love.
what made me want to come up here on the panel right there. That comment you made, you start missing your baby. Hey, my boo, Lexi,
Let
Lex,
me up this
DT,
motherfucker.
bro,
Am I up here? Oh,
hey,
what's up, y'all? Hey, y'all.
Cheese, Amber,
What up? What
hey,
up,
Chat.
sis?
What's up, everybody coming in? Cheese, you so crazy.
What I do?
Oh,
What
that's
I do?
DTV laughing.
Oh, I'm finna say I ain't did nothing. What's up with I'm chosen to
Ah,
Amber? What's going
That will
on?
bust through the door.
not much. Hold on, chosen for you say this. So
Okay.
yeah, that Candace asked why I helped you cheat, and I said because I didn't like the dude. So that's why I did it. But
You
it
gonna have to,
wasn't. I know it ain't my business or whatever. You do what you want to do, but I did it because I didn't like him.
yeah, but she
And
gonna do what she want to do anyway.
Right.
So you ain't you can put an option on the table. It's up to you to go through with the option. So
Right.
it ain't your
I
fault.
I, I did the
she
same
wanted
thing for
that
my brother
money.
too. I ain't
She
like his
wanted.
girl, and I did it for him. So I
Um,
get where you coming from, Amp. Real talk.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping that she'll move on, but she didn't. She ended up staying. I said, you know what? I'm done with that. I left that alone. You feel me, cheese?
Yeah, I feel you on that 100 though. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
You
Cause
a pimp
trust
from the
me, if
south
Cause see,
side.
I ain't no cheater, and Lex is
but
the
when you see
cheater,
your
not
sibling
me.
going through it, that makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And see, Lexus is the cheater. I'm not.
Dang, Lexus.
Lexus is the cheater, but you helped her cheat
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Right.
Look, Lexus somewhere. Lexus don't
Okay.
hear it. You feel me? She ain't hearing this. But
Yeah.
go
Uh,
ahead, chosen. You can say what you was about to say.
So I was gonna just say a lot of what Lexus is talking about, like how you missing and people didn't get to see that part of him. Just it really depends. Every situation is different. It depends on the man, his upbringing, dynamics, family and all that. Now, keep in mind, I was married at 18. I was actually married before I walked the stage to graduate. We were
Woo.
each other's first everything, right? Virgins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after I had kids, I wasn't technically, the doctors told me I could never have kids, but anyway, that's another story in itself. So they call it the 7 year itch. Well, my husband at the time, got the 7 year itch. I knew this man was going to cheat before he knew he was going to cheat, right? So
Mm.
it's just like an intuition thing. Now, um, as far as when enough is enough, only your soul can speak to you and tell you that, because if I tell you I went through hell and back with this man with his multiple affairs, like he cheat, find, get a job, a good job, chick on the job, come on to him. He didn't know how to cheat and not let me know he was cheating. If you're gonna cheat, I'm like this. Your woman shouldn't feel it, smell it, any of that. Like
Yeah.
your energy should never change. He didn't know how to cheat because he would invest his emotions in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he would always get caught up, and every time we separate, I give him another chance. It was always suicidal threats. If you don't take me back, I'm gonna kill I'm gonna unalive myself. Like I went through, and plus he was a diabetic and he took insulin. He would just literally like stop taking his medicine. I would be literally watching his body deteriorate. He used to take shots. Like if I didn't take him back, he had no purpose to live. But at the same time, he was willing to, risk our family for, he didn't even understand why. And now that I'm older and I'm more spiritual, I know that it was a demon that he was fighting. He didn't have a relationship with his father. He didn't care about, I mean, he cared about his mom, but they didn't have a relationship because he had the kind of mother that basically chose her nigga over her kids. So he was closer to his grandparents, which they were married over 50 years, and they were the true example of what black love is. So I say all that to say this: after his affairs, affair after affair after affair, I met a couple guys, but I was the kind of person that even if I went out with my girls and they were partying, like my body was sacred. I did not even allow a man to two step or slow dance with me because I just felt like, I didn't want nobody in my husband's space, right? So that's how I roll. But at the end
That's
of
what
the
I'm talking
day,
about.
I let her do that had to get to gab, get in my head. It wasn't about sex. It was about him just being a friend for me. So right, I meet this friend, and of course he wanted to have sex, because it was all game until he realized what he had ran into, which was a real queen, that was going to be loyal to her husband, even though he was a bona fide cheater. So he grew to care for me, and he was there even to help me through my heartbreak with my husband. But now, on and off for years of talking to him when my husband would cheat, just looking to this other man for moral support, um, to cry on his shoulders, as they would say, which I now know as an older woman, that opens the doorway for other things to happen. And I one day made a conscious, you hear me? a conscious decision. I still had never been with nobody else but my husband. I made the conscious decision to sleep with this man on purpose, right?
Mhm.
After I made that conscious decision, I also made the conscious decision to let my husband know, yeah, this ain't just yours anymore.
Oh,
Well,
that
by
was
me
a
letting
strong
him
thing to
know that,
do.
right, that's what I'm getting ready to tell Lexus. By me letting him know that, it caused me to be held hostage, locked up in a house at knife point with my life at risk, having to pray the demons away to not take my life, right?
Mhm.
I broke down. I mean, I literally prayed. This man was getting ready to take my life. Like I'm banging on windows. These windows in his house, they ain't breaking. I'm screaming for my life, literally, because I made the decision to gloat in his face and be like, yeah, I sure did, you know. So and we were separated. He was living in one spot. I was living with me and the kids, you know. And he called me to the house. He's like, I need to talk to you because I guess he kind of figured that I was doing something, and I kind of threw it in his face, and I made sure that he knew I was doing something. So that's when my dumb ass goes to his house where he was staying at the time we were separated, and boom, he had locks on the door, the kind that you have to actually stick a key in, a deadbolt to turn it to get out. And for some freaking reason, these windows, I'm trying to break these windows to get help. Honey, the windows ain't breaking. And the only thing I could do was pray with a knife to my throat. And I literally, in that moment of praying and praying and praying. Now, this is a man that was raised in church but didn't have a relationship with God. I've always had, uh, I've always been drawn to God, right? I even got married because I refused to shack up, right? And I'm not judging anybody. That's another story in itself. So, um, at the end of the day, after me praying, I watched his. I literally watched his face. It's like you see these demons leave, you know. And he took the knife off my throat and he said, I'm sorry. Truly, there is a God. Now, this is a man that was raised in church. We met through choir practice, right? But he didn't know God. But when I prayed that prayer and rebuked those demonic spirits off of him, I seen the change. I seen the energy shifting. And he said, truly, there is a God because I had every intention of taking your life and mine, right? So he let me go. I'm walking down the steps and I broke down. I had like literally a nervous breakdown. I called that friend and he met me. By the time we met up, my mind was just shattered. And he drove me to my parents and my siblings, and they called the police on him. And honey, it was helicopters out. They were looking for him. They got him. They arrested him. But I knew that it was a spiritual battle, and so I didn't want to see him be locked up. He broke down, partially my fault because I didn't know any better. I didn't know that a man couldn't handle what he dished out, right?
Th-
So I
I
didn't
get
press
it.
charges. I pleaded
I
the
know.
fifth. Hmm.
I said I definitely get it because yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. Since she up here, I got
Hold on, Lexus. You said you won't tell your business, nobody else's business.
yeah.
Uh,
I said
Girl, if you don't
I'm not
stop,
gonna tell your business.
wait a minute, hold up. Okay, let me say this. Yes, she will, because this was some years ago, and I.
Amber, we're not out with no
Let me tell y'all.
off. Let me get you off.
Wait a
Cut it
minute.
up.
Let me say this because you know you will. You got to be able to
I'm
be real.
I'm talking about Amber. I'm talking about in the chat. I'm not telling that B. I'm not telling
But you told mine.
Amber. I'm talking about your business. I'm not gonna tell your business like as of the year 2022, girl. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
So
girl, I don't even care about that. That's over with. I
uh,
forgot all about that till you reminded me.
your
Hell.
your year was that's when you was thugging it out that year. You was thugging. Like this
Anyway, let me tell y'all. So I used to talk to this dude. He was a nut. And I didn't want to talk to him for long because he was crazy as all get out. Okay.
so thank me.
So anyway, I had decided, yeah, I ain't talking to him. I'm going back to my ex. Had went back to my ex. He called my phone one day. I ain't answer. He blew Lexus up in the wee eyes, right? Blew up, blew
I,
up, blew up.
when I'm
He was already calling her during the day, and I had told her don't answer for him. Well, he was blowing her up in a wee hour. She gonna answer the phone like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
it was about 2.
And she got tired. Lexus, stop. She got tired of him calling. I said, why you just ain't put it on me silent? I ain't silent my phone for you. She done ran the man, told him everything. Yeah, Amber back with her ex. He got a baby with her, but he got a baby on
Wait
her
a
with a white
minute.
girl. She ran it all the way down.
Lexus,
Wow.
Let
you
me
ain't
tell
do
y'all
that.
something. In my defense, all jokes aside,
Mm,
She said she was sleepy and he
I
kept
was
calling
listen,
her.
he kept blowing me
Excuses.
up. So I'm
Oh,
thinking when I tell him this, he gonna leave her alone anyway. I said, all right, I got a trick for him since he wanna call my phone. That's how I was thinking. But baby, I didn't know he was really nutty, fruity cake like he was.
mm,
Though. But
mm.
I think I helped Amber dodge a bullet in the
but I
end.
was already dodging a bullet. I was done with him. But you know, because he left that voicemail when I was at work. He left that voicemail. I was at work. This is when I was done with him. I was at work and I was a cashier and he was calling my phone. I ain't pick up because I had a customer. That mug left on my voicemail. No lie, y'all. This why I left it below. That mug said, I checked the voicemail. That man said, maybe if you can get your mouth off that motherfucker's dick, maybe you can answer the phone, stupid bitch. I said, oh, I'm done. I said, I'm fucking done with this nut.
Mm, mm, mm.
Well,
So
That's
Yes.
crazy.
yeah, they crazy, but I'm chosen. I'm just gonna be honest with you too. Another thing is my biggest thing was too. It was because I did want to go ahead and come clean. However, I also wanted to let him know anything you do, I can do better. Cause you wouldn't even know
Right.
that I had even did anything if I hadn't came clean. Right now, if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know right now.
Yep.
You
And
know what
it's
I'm saying?
best, it's in my opinion that you don't, women should never don't come clean,
Oh,
like,
that's
because they can't handle it. That's just my
Nope.
honest, what
It's
I've learned. Don't come
Shit.
clean.
if you
y'all.
can't handle it, you got a roster. You got a real strong roster.
I swear to God.
Say
I-
what?
If if you talk to a guy and you fessing up and he just hit you with that, hey, you one of 1,000.
Hmm.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, when I was cheating,
Facts.
I didn't give a damn. I let mine know I was cheating. Had a baby on and everything. We wasn't even together at the time. We had separated. Sure did. And you know what I'm saying? And she came running back. I ain't go running back to her. She wanted to make it work because it was hurting her that I was moving on and that I wasn't giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
What?
you gotta punch a mug below the gut to get your respect.
But I
Well,
was
That's
that's
what I
your
did.
a woman. A man can do it, but a woman, no, she got to risk being beaten. She got to risk being held hostage.
That's a weak man that
You
gonna do
know,
that though.
but that's the whole thing. You know, it's
Okay.
men that would have moved around and be like, okay, well, bye. But it's also men that they can't handle that psychologically, like especially if they know they got a good woman
Yeah.
and they're the ones that messed up. You know what I mean? They're the ones that jeopardized everything. For me, a
Hmm.
man will always have in the back of his mind, yeah, you gave that nigga, my shit, or
Hmm.
somebody else been up in there. Like they lose they really they're not forgiving by nature when it comes to
Mm,
their significant other. It don't
you right.
matter if they cheated 1,000 times. They're gonna remember that one time and they're gonna hold it over your head. They're never gonna truly be what you need your partner to be. So you repent, you tell it to God, but don't tell it to your nigga.
no, I never.
Don't
Exactly.
tell it to your nigga.
And
yeah, you can't do that. You can't tell on
and
yourself. But shoot, Lexus told on me. So what makes she told on me? She told on herself. Shoot, Lexus
to
don't
let
care.
y'all know, I don't care. Like that's just me though.
I, I
I don't
do.
care. I just didn't
Unless you ain't have to
it would
tell.
be like it. I just didn't think it would take the turn that it will because we
T, what you said?
on.
You ain't have to tell. That's out of pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm. And
Amber.
then this is
Some
a
things
man
just don't
that's
need to be
so that's
told.
Amber is literally at work, working, making a living, and some nut on the other end of her voicemail talk about get out that nigga sucking his dick. You know,
What?
like that lets you know right there that yeah,
Girl,
that nigga mind is already broken. You know what I
you
mean? It's already broken, so let alone,
But Amber,
yeah, that was dangerous.
but look, I did what I did, and not knowing what. Even though y'all wasn't talking no more, but look what we found out about this man.
Right.
yeah, but that
This
was
man,
years down the line. That
it
was
was
years
years.
down. Trust me,
It's years,
Alexis,
but
that's
Amber, you got to think about it. You got
the
to
here
think
there.
he was probably still doing it around that time anyway. You know, he
Doing
probably.
what? Alexis, that ain't got nothing to do with you telling on me. That ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
it.
just,
Hell no. Don't.
I
I'm
wasn't
just saying,
messing
I saved you.
with
I
it.
saved your life. I'm just
You
saying,
Yeah,
Alexis, stop. You did not save my life. I
I
was done
saved
with him
your
because he
life.
was crazy.
Say
I like
what?
no.
I was done with him anyway because he was
You were done
crazy. I
with
had to
him.
talk
You
to
were
him.
done with him. But however, what I'm saying is though, even
Alexis,
all
that has
that
nothing to do with it.
Amber, shut the hell up. You should have told that motherfucker don't call my man on his phone. You should have put him in the I ain't even
You
gonna
funny is
say
all
you.
I do.
You should have
I
told
swear.
him don't call my sister Alexis because like that's the worst thing you can fucking do. You should have told him don't call me, especially in
True.
Calling you.
hours. You
No,
should have had
I
that
didn't
shit in check.
call
You had
Alexis.
him calling me at 3. This man calling me at 2 and 3 o'clock in the
Calling
morning.
you.
We on Pennsylvania time. We ain't on Alabama time. No ma'am. And I
I
don't
ain't.
play about my sleep. And he
I didn't
blowing.
have
I had other people call,
you.
and that's the thing. I had other people calling me, so I'm supposed to put my phone on silent because this crazy nigga calling about you, and I got
Can y'all
people calling
hear me?
me. No,
Right.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
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 we
we can hear you.
I
This
can hear you. I'm on
okay.
mute because she kind of
okay.
fussy.
Lexus just keep talking, but I didn't have him call Lexus. That's a
Now I
lie.
didn't say
He
you had
did
him call me.
no.
What I'm saying is, he shouldn't even have my goddamn number.
yeah, she
Yeah,
said
but
you gotta control your hoes, Amber.
Yeah,
Lexus know why I had her number because Lexus was talking to
time.
him.
Well, not no more, but she was at one point talking to his friend and with his that motherfucker. You know what? That's one group of crazy motherfucking friends we ain't had no business talking to. Period.
Hey man, I like my women lawyer though. Y'all tripping. I had a girl told one girl was gonna snitch on me because of what I was doing. She told her and all three of her friends, if it gets back to her, I'm gonna fuck you up, you and you. And if you feel the type of way about it, do it. I said, that's what I'm talking about.
Now I'm gonna tell you too. I'm chosen when you said about him knowing that another man had got it right. And then let me tell y'all something too. I had just got me a hysterectomy, right? And me and old dude ended up started talking and everything. Now I had already heard that it feels different. It's like it's almost like it's brand new and stuff, right? So when he found out about you running around here giving that 2021 pussy away, that fucked, that fucked him up. He was like, that nigga was
Woo!
gonna get it, da 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 da. And I was like, it's still the same thing. He's like, nah, it ain't the same thing. I said, oh, okay, but whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah. So are we safe to say? Is it safe to say? In my well, I remember this lady was braiding Amber. And I'm hearing Amber used to came home and told us this. And remember when that girl said, "It ain't a man in this world that won't cheat on you." Do y'all believe that?
It ain't a, say that again.
It ain't a man in this world that
I
won't
had,
cheat
Mm,
Good
on.
man
I
don't
think
cheat
it's
um,
some men that won't
unless he's
cheat.
provoked.
Some
it's a
men don't have.
slide.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
men that's cheated, but maybe not. Like, let's say, okay, so just hypothetically speaking, let's say Sissy, let me use Sissy as an example. Her and her husband, I can't see Bertolout ever cheating on her, right? But his
Mm-hmm.
previous relationship, he was a football player. What if it was women waiting for him and coming, jumping off, jump offs basically. What if
Right.
he might have cheated back in the day, in his earlier days, right? But
Mm-hmm.
now he's with the right person that part of him he would never cheat on her. She fulfills everything that he needs. You
Right.
understand what I'm
So
saying? So I'm not saying that he's cheated in the past. I'm just using
right,
because
I got
I know the dynamics, right? So
Mhm.
with him being a football player, having nice paycheck, nice money, nice cars,
you.
Mhm.
Yeah, stuff
um,
bound to happen.
right, So I think that, but my mom and dad have been out. They've been married for over 50 years. Well, no, we just celebrated 50 years. So my dad has always come home. My dad has never
Can y'all hear me?
had
Yeah.
drama.
Mhm.
As far as me and my siblings know, my dad has never cheated. Now,
Mhm.
if if I want to be honest, now my daddy is a tall, over 6 feet tall man, yellow bone, nice. Back in his younger days, he used to have a mouthful of goals. He stayed driving nice cars. Women was always throwing themselves at him. You know, even me and my sisters would beat their ass. Period. Like put them in their place.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he
Don't
he
pull
never.
up clothes.
My mom never cried. She never questioned. The shit that I went through. Oh, my mama has never seen those days, which is why they don't understand how I turned out to be the way I am. But
Hmm.
my if he did cheat, my mom didn't never feel it. She didn't never
Right.
have to go through anything. Like he just was a homebody. He went to work, drank his beer, watch his football, go out with the boys, and bring his ass home. That
Yeah.
was the dynamics of what I saw. Now, what I went through with in my relationships, I've only had two really serious relationships, which was my kid's father, who I married at 18, and then of course he did end up committing suicide, as you all know. Um, and then the second person that actually was the monster who drank and literally strangled me to the point where my vocal cords was messed up and my spinal cord, who
Mm.
also body slammed me. But um, I knew two sides of him. I knew the demon when he drank, and I knew the other side of him. And I kept, like Lexus say, she be missing that old thing.
Hmm.
Well, I went through so much with this man that like I went through counseling therapy to figure out what it was about me to make me want to, sacrifice my life. This man done tried to kill me a couple of times, but that wasn't enough for me to leave him alone. But what was the final straw was him being in and out of my life for 20 years. And then as my daughter turned into a woman, where he had, like, me and him hadn't rapped for like maybe 3 years, right? And then my daughter don't lost over 100 pounds. So he comes back in our life and he's looking at her, and I'm peeping that he's looking at her just a little bit too long, right? Well,
Hmm.
you would think that a man that has been there for your children, he never physically abused my children, but calling my kids your kids, basically, and they have respect for you because they didn't see the monster that I always saw. But I kept that side of him away from them for the most part. But they ran into that monster a few times. But this man actually, he didn't touch my daughter. He didn't come straight out and say it, but my daughter said, "Mama, he's a pervert," because he was checking on her one day, and she wasn't working, and I was helping support her, and he was taking her cigarettes by, and one day he decided to just sit over her apartment with her and hang out, and she called me. She's like, "Mama, can you call him and tell him to come home because he's making me uncomfortable, right?"
Yeah.
So that was one incident, and then the next thing she was like telling me that uh she had mentioned that he had brought her some cigarettes or something, and she said, "I'm gonna pay you back when I start back to working." And he tells her, "Oh, you know how you can pay me back." That's
Whoa.
all it took. That's all it took.
Oh,
I've never, 20 years on and off, domestic violence survivor, like literally is the reason that I stopped working because my hands go numb from you body slamming me and strangling me. you know, I still try to see the good in you that when you're not drinking, you know what I mean? And still, even though I'm saying 20 years, keep in mind, y'all, it was on and off. Like
Right.
we could go 2 years. And even in those 2 years, I wasn't sleeping with anybody else. And but then that old familiar, that familiar, what you're used to, that soul tie start creeping up calling, like, I wonder how he doing, or he called you and you finally decide to pick up, and then boom, y'all right back like nothing ever happened. Y'all don't got caught up all over again. So then that lasts several months till the monster breakout. But then he finally stopped drinking. And I'm thinking, oh, so he ain't drinking no more, but he's smoking bud, like his cigarettes, he's smoking weed. And so that's all it took. I'm like, I prayed to this man. I was like, if he didn't drink, we probably could have made it. So he finally stopped drinking. And if I tell you that we had some of the best times after he stopped drinking, I forgave him for everything. He cried. He really repented to God, repented to me. Like, I'm sorry, I was this monster when I would drink. But then you get high and you tell my daughter, like, how you can pay me back. We all know what you mean. Me and my
Mm-hmm.
my adult children, we was like, yeah, we gotta bring this up. This is too much. My son, talked to him as a man and told him, you wrong. He had just lost his mom and was grieving. I'm like, it's still no excuse. That I cannot forgive. You don't help
Mm-mm.
raise my child. You don't been there for my kids. Their dad is not here. So you are the only man that they've ever seen their mom around, you know, and you make some kind of inappropriate comment like that. That was just that we you don't know what you going back to. You know what I mean? So like you saying when is enough, you keep trying to figure out when is enough, and you gonna finally fuck around and find out what enough is. It's nothing but a familiar spirit. That's all it is. If you cannot get it together after 6 months, after a year of trying, I mean, Nelly and Ashante spent the block. I'm happy for them. That's a whole different dynamic. You got to look at each individual like for who they really are. So I don't know what Lexus. I don't know exactly what makes you want to spin the block with old boy again, but just be careful. And you don't owe no niggas no confession of shit what you did while y'all were not together. Period.
That's true.
That
Facts.
part.
Hey, I got a question for Cheese. I don't know if it's just me. Damn, he gonna go down. But no, there he is. Cheating. I think women take it personally, and I never, when I was doing that, I never did it to upset the woman or even I didn't feel like I was being disrespectful. I just felt like it was something I do.
Right.
What about you, G?
Um, I understand where you're coming from though, man. Not trying to make it feel like it, being disrespectful or anything, but women take, there's, don't. I'm not trying to say nothing bad about women, but you know what I'm saying. They get sensitive. You know what I'm saying, and
Right.
with certain things that
Say
us
it.
men do,
Say
and they
it.
take it personally.
Yeah, to me, I look at it like this. Um, it's not about you. It's a me thing. So if anybody has the problem,
Right.
it's me. So you
Right.
don't take it personal because I'm not doing this to hurt you. That's why I wish women
Exactly.
didn't take it personal. It's kind of hard.
Right.
It's easier to say than do,
But
but
you got
it's
Right.
really not about you 90% of the time.
no. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's an
And
ego.
It's
can
the
I?
person.
I think it's an ego thing. I think it's
Right.
a
Yeah.
Right. But now I wanted to
I
because they
think
they
you got to know why you're cheating as a man. You need to know
right.
why you're doing that to somebody that's dedicated themselves to you.
See, the reason why I cheat, but I'm not gonna. I'm like honest to God, truth. I'm a loyal man. I'm loyal to you. I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna have your back. I'm gonna do everything you want me to do and more. You know what I'm saying? But when you cross me and you cheating on me and stuff like that, I'm just trying to prove a point to let you know, hey, since you want to do it, I could do it too. But I'm gonna do it to the fact that where when I do it, you gonna miss what the fuck you had because now you know that you fucking with somebody that ain't worth a damn. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm gonna show you that that motherfucker that you cheated on me with was a downgrade to what you had because you had something that was good. You had something that, you know what I'm saying? You had somebody that was 100 with you, that did everything that he could do possible to love you. And I'm gonna be like, this the things I get, but at the same time, I'm gonna be like, well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. And then I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna be with that other woman because hey, now I'm moving on. You lost me. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, you take it to a whole nother level. Hey, after you get
I'm just
caught,
saying. That's just
I
me.
That's
don't give
that
a damn what
Gemini,
happened to
DT.
you.
That's just
Oh,
me.
That's that Gemini in him. That
yeah.
Gemini get the Gemini.
Yeah, bro done went all sinister on your ass. I don't even give a damn no
Right.
more. I'm out. I'm a do
I'm
me.
gonna do. Why cheat in private when you can do it in public? My thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Real shit. Why cheat in
And
private?
you know why I'm always laughing at your ass, boy. You funny as hell.
Nah, I ain't no Leo. I'm a Gemini. My brother was a
Yeah,
Leo. The
Gemini.
one that
I'm a
helped
Gemini.
cheat.
Yes,
He
I'm a
dead
Y'all
ass
know
serious.
what's funny? I was in my 30s when I actually believed that women cheat first. That's how green I used to be. I was like, I thought that every relationship, if somebody got cheated on, I would, boy, but nothing you could tell me you said, oh, she cheated on you. No, you cheated on her.
Nah,
I did
you
not
the
believe
coldest.
that women cheat. Like, that's how
Hey,
gullible I used to be.
y'all the coldest motherfuckers on this planet, boy. Some of the
I
stuff I
swear to
seen some
God.
women do, oh my god, it's
but you,
beyond.
but we learn it from y'all.
I
Y'all
I
just
I
know how
I
to
I
do
I
it.
I ain't buying that
You
one.
just don't know how.
Right. But let me
Nah,
tell you
I feel
something,
like
DT.
y'all have it in you. You just exercise as needed.
Right.
So I don't think I. So basically, off that logic, the only cheated started by a man, right?
Hmm.
But back in the day, they were doing all this polygamy stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna let it go.
Like Hillary said, you better love a Gemini all the way or leave us the fuck alone. And that's real shit.
And them cancers too.
Them
Them
cancers
crazy.
too.
Yeah, them cancers too. Yeah, you better. But okay, so I gotta go back to DT because you said it wasn't nothing personal, and the woman shouldn't take it personal. But how you gonna tell her?
Right. I can't tell you how to feel. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
saying.
can tell me it's
I
personal
wish
for the
women.
fact
Go ahead.
you're hurting her. So of course she's gonna take it personal. And you gotta remember, a woman is very, very emotional. Like we
Right.
feed off emotions. We feed off those emotions. And then so if you're telling me that basically your emotion is telling me you don't care what you're doing, it's not personal, but I'm still gonna do this, then guess what? She's gonna have that, okay, don't you take it personal when you start seeing
Right.
me moving funny.
Nah,
Right.
men can do certain things that women can't do, and
No,
women can do certain
that's
things that
no,
men
no,
can't do.
no, 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 no,
It's the truth. It's the truth.
no, no. We
Yes, it is. It's the
it
truth.
doesn't
It's the
He's
truth.
telling the truth.
It is true, Lexus. A
It's the
man
truth.
can cheat and walk away and not even call
Yes.
you or
I'm telling
even
you, because I
remember
done done
your
it several
name.
times.
A woman is gonna always, a man, once he deposits a man deposits and we receive. You see what I'm saying? So that spirit is lingering. A man can get up and walk away and not ever even remember what you look like. Like, oh, I think she had blonde hair. I think she had blue eyes. But you, unless you have some type of addiction, where like you high or some shit like
You
that,
stupid.
or drunk out your mind, yeah, your normal state of being, we are different. God just he created us different. Now I know
And,
some women that can get down, yeah, and
mhm.
that and but those are the women that have been through some traumatic shit that drove them to that state of being spiritually, where they can move like a man, they can have the same energy like a man does, but normally that's not our nature. We weren't designed that
Oh,
way.
I don't know. I don't know about
There
that.
are women that can move. There are women that can just move up. They move like men, but that's what I was saying. but it doesn't mean that that a part of that's not their natural DNA. Something has,
Right.
like, to me, I look at it in a spiritual realm. They've had the deposit in them from uh being sexually connected. Sex is a spiritual act, and that's one thing about me. Like, I'm very freaky. I'm very nasty in the bedroom, so I can't do what I do with everybody. And I have to connect with you on a spiritual level, for me to even desire you. You know what I mean? Mentally and spiritually. So, with that being said, I personally, I can't just give myself freely. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I
I
get
I
it.
just I'm not gonna get wet for you, if I don't.
Yeah.
It's just not
Okay.
gonna happen. But
It's just
it's
like with a
just,
man.
I
A
mean,
man ain't
yeah,
gonna
it's
take
just.
on everything. He ain't finna stick his thing up in everything, cause
But
everything is
some
not
men
good.
will. Some
Shit,
men will get
that's a dumb
it's
one.
a fifty
That's a
fifty.
dumb
You
one.
know?
A smart man is not gonna take that chance.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
right.
let you know that right now. She could look good as
And
hell,
you gotta
but that
you
mug
gotta
might
ask
be
a
might
man
be
what makes this
quarantined.
thing get hard. What makes this thing get hard? Because a man's thing will get hard for the ugliest female. Well, I shouldn't say ugly. I would say most.
Man, not all
Let's
men
say
have
But
big
somebody that look
booger
like Miss
boogers.
Netta.
Not
Let's
all
say
men
somebody
oh
have
look
my
big
like
booger
Miss
God,
boogers
Netta.
if
though.
you Miss Netta, you got a problem. You got a
Mm-mm.
problem.
Yeah, if you
But
want a
no,
wooger
no,
booger, then you need to get your head checked for real.
But it's men whose penis gonna get an erection from
but but,
anything.
but when that post nut clarity hit them, they realized that man, I ain't gonna do that again.
Man, I got a
Cause you
home.
can be horny, as soon as you bust, it's like all your common sense come back to you.
You want to
Like,
throw up?
I'm gonna tell you
You're
something. I
like,
got a
ah.
homeboy right now that took one for the team with an ugly woman, and he beating himself up every day over it because he got her pregnant, and now he got to deal with.
Mm-mm.
I'm
I bet you
screaming.
that baby cute, gonna be cute too.
Probably gonna get the grandmother's features, probably, because that woman, I'm telling you, she look like a swamp monster.
A swamp monster.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. But
I be,
somebody's penis got hard for that swamp monster. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
They was
saying.
nah,
I
they
mean,
went
Mm-mm.
home
brother,
after the
But you know,
club. They was around about 2 a.m. So I know it was
yeah,
dark.
yeah,
He wasn't really, his head wasn't all the way there because he was drunk too. But he's
yeah,
suffering from it now.
yeah. When you got your mind made up, your mind made up. You like, look, I'm poking the hole in somebody.
Shit, hell nah, man. Mm-mm.
Ooh.
Or mine was made up, and he just went for it. That's what I'm saying. That's another thing. Like, I wish we could really get. I can't. I gotta quit saying it because I didn't listen. But if our younger brothers would take time out to just look at the quality versus the quantity and the physical traits, they'll be a whole lot better because it can ruin your life. It really can.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get it twisted now. Some of them ugly girls be having some good hearts. But I
I
just can't
mean,
see
yeah,
myself.
yeah.
I just can't see myself. Mm-mm.
I mean, you got to be more than physically attractive anyway. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
finna. I'm not
Right.
finna do no
Right.
fine dummy
It
or a
ain't
fine
always
broken.
about looks either though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cause you could
yeah,
be
but
with
Yeah, me
a
either.
beautiful motherfucker with an ugly attitude, ugly
yeah, but
personality.
Yep.
the time
yeah.
when the man cheat too, I'm gonna just say this: they be getting some booger fucking bears, and let's just keep it fucking real.
No, you supposed to cheat down. You cheat up. That's when you gonna have problems when you cheat up.
What you gonna have a problem when you cheat down too? Cause then I'm gonna be looking like, what the fuck?
Now when you che-
When you
now when
cheat
you
down,
cheat
I'ma
down, you
laugh
can
at
say
you.
when you cheat down, you can hit her with that. Look at her and look at you. Come on.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, how we still gonna be mad.
You can be
We
Right.
mad,
go
but
either
long
way,
as you don't
Nah,
go
though.
nowhere.
you know what I
Long as you
say
don't
though,
go nowhere.
Alexis? I'd be like, man, you fuck Pookie. So what the hell is you mad for? Shit. I'm just saying. That's just me. I'm
When
a
you cheat
motherfucker
up,
when it comes to that.
yeah, you cheat up, you gonna be in trouble. It ain't. It's
I'm,
gonna be terrible.
I'm gonna talk about your ass and hurt your feelings. I don't give a damn how you feel. Hell, you didn't give a damn how I feel. So hey, it is what it is.
Boo love crazy.
Oh
Well,
Lord, y'all. We
so,
got
so
people, man. Look, y'all.
Alexis,
I'm
so if a man cheats up, what? How would that make it worse for you?
if
She gonna
he
be
cheat
scorned,
up,
bro.
if he cheat up, like he gets somebody that's doing more, that's more than what I'm able to offer him. I just look at it like this. I'm gonna be hurt, but go on ahead, go on about your business, right? Go on ahead and see if that's gonna make you happy because the grass ain't always greener on the other side. You get what I'm
Right. Then
Absolutely.
she'll
saying? So
end
you
up
might have
cheating
to
on him.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have to let you feel that one. But
My
if it's something that I know beneath me, yeah,
right.
I'm saying yes, yeah,
But my
yeah.
mama used to always tell me though too, Alexis. You know what I'm saying? The same way you got them is the same way you gonna lose 'em.
And that's a fact.
That
And
shit
that's
is
a
true.
fact. And that's a fact. And I'm telling y'all, I know that's why I do somewhat get my karma back because of what I did. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I
Hmm.
the relationship, the previous relationship wasn't over with. So I do get it. Not on my end. So I get it. You
Lexus, how many times have you been the cheater that you initiated the cheating first? How many times?
know?
Come on, girl. Tell your baby. Tell me.
Okay, so like, okay, so
Tell the truth, shame the devil now.
quite a few
Right.
times, quite a few times, quite a few times.
Oh, she on that
Okay,
head.
when you cheated with these dudes, why you just didn't lead a nigga though? Like, what was your purpose?
I want to get my lead
Was it
back.
to pay him back?
Yeah, I had to get my lead back.
But you let him know that you got your lick back?
Not all the time. The last one I did, but not all the time.
Alexis, let
Do
me ask
you
you
know
this.
how lucky you are to be alive, baby? Whew. Lord have mercy.
Alexis, let me
Don't
ask you
do that
this
no
though.
more, Alexis. Don't do that no more. Don't you
Um,
don't you tell nobody you getting your lick back
Right.
no more.
But did it make you feel good when you got your lick back though? And they were looking all crazy and shit, sad and
no,
disgusted.
no, hell no, no. I didn't feel no, nothing, no emotion. Like I was going away like with my life. Like, okay.
Right.
But then I got the missing what I had before. So I was like, you know what? Let me reach out.
But what did you have before? Cause something was lacking if it made you cheat, baby.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
people
but
cheat for sport.
For a woman, that's my opinion. Men, no. But women, if a woman cheat, I'm gonna stand on that. Something is missing if a woman goes out and lay down with another man when she got a good man.
Mm-mm.
Lexus, I can't hear you.
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah. But
But
yeah,
see,
yeah.
my
Go ahead.
thing is, you know what I'm saying? I grew up like 65% of the women that's, well, 65% of my family members are mainly women. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I grew up, you know what I'm saying, seeing how they would have one man and, they were cheating and stuff like that and they were slick with it. You know what I'm saying? And I peep game. I'm like, damn, that's how y'all women be doing this shit? Y'all be cheating like that, huh? So, I'm studying and looking at shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm catching on. I'm seeing the play how it's going. You know what I'm saying? So when I got older, I got grown, you know what I'm saying? And I started seeing how these women moving, how they doing things. And when I find out they cheating, I'm like, you know what? You ain't got to cheat in private, baby. Go on cheat in public. Go on ahead. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and show you how to do this, baby. And I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna throw them deuces up and go on by my business. And that's how I do it. You know what I mean? Like for
Yeah.
real. I'm
Like
gonna hurt your heart. You know what
I
I mean?
ain't
Like
even
for real.
I ain't even for the get back, to be honest with you. Just let me keep it moving.
Now, what was
Nah,
y'all? What was your question to me? Because I had somebody had came in and said something to me. Now? What was the question that was asked to me?
Oh, I forgot.
Y'all can't
I
do that.
was asking you what was missing that made you cheat in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wanted your lick back, why you just didn't lead a nigga? Why did you stay?
Also, too, I'm chose. Sometimes you can tell these folks, you know what I'm saying, hey, well, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want this relationship no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm through with it. And it's like they're going one end out the other. It's like they don't understand, they don't comprehend. So when they don't comprehend, you have to show them and picture, presentations. You feel
Yeah.
me? And that's
Mm-hmm.
what I had to
I
do
got you.
sometimes. I had to show them in picture, like, hey, this is the girl I'm talking to now. I'm with her.
Mm.
I ain't with you no more. So what did you do instead of, thinking we're a couple?
Yeah,
You
that,
Yeah.
know?
that's one thing I
That's
don't
that
want no
that is how
business.
them Arkansas women move, baby.
I
Them
swear to
Arkansas
God.
women, honey.
I'm
They
I'm I'm,
ain't
I'm glad you
you
know.
be my man. You my
I
man. Like
swear they don't want to let
yeah,
you
that's how
go.
the Arkansas women move.
Yeah,
Mm, well, I'm gonna say this. I learned my lesson. I definitely learned my lesson, and I did learn like when I want to just like say it's over with and stuff like that. I gotta let it be known that it's over with. Don't try to lick back. Just be like, but it's over with. Cause when I when we had got back together, I was like, you know what? I'm too old and too grown. You old and now you grown. So you know what I'm saying. At this point, we should be able to, just say what's on our mind and everything. And if
Hmm.
you feel like it's not gonna work, then just say that. Then you get what I'm saying? Just say it because there
yeah,
is
Lexi,
so
you
much
know why I think you had this live today?
time.
You know why I think you had this live?
What's
I
that?
think it was meant for me to tell you, don't you ever tell no nigga you got your lick back again. You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
even know half
Don't,
this shit I don't been through, baby.
yeah, don't do that.
Don't you ever, 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 ever tell no man you gave his shit away. Ever.
Yeah, think about it. Like, some of these dudes don't even fight them, or they just straight shoot. So you
Hmm.
tell a dude something like that, yeah,
They gonna try to off you
You know
quick.
what? But in mine, I was in safe net. I was in a safe net because he wasn't here with me physically, and I think that too was a lot of what I was missing too. The Because when you seen him, you seen me. When you seen me, you seen him. That it was like that with us, and
Hmm.
I did miss that.
Hmm. That's
And
how it was with me and my kids' father too. Yeah.
it wasn't any of my, we just split up and stuff like that. No, he had ended up having to do a couple, do some time. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. Keep it to
Right.
yourself.
feel better.
I've
Hmm.
matured now to, you know what I'm saying, that if like my marriage, if it don't work out, I'm not gonna cheat. I'd rather just walk away. You know, tell her I tried, I love her, but hey, this ain't it. You know what I mean? You just gotta
Uh,
let people know when you mature. You just gotta let them know, hey, it's not working like you think it. Like we thought it was. It's probably
Hmm.
best for us to move on, find somebody else or whatever. Be happy. I'm
Hmm.
still love you, but hey, I want you to be happy, and I want to be happy as
And
well.
Yeah.
man, let me tell you something else. One more thing, baby. Life is so short, is what they say,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
Yep.
life is also long in a motherfucker if you make the wrong fucking
I swear to
decision.
God,
hell yeah.
And
you ain't lying.
you women that are what I think are aesthetically appealing to a man's eyes, like if you one of those women that you turn heads. Like I look at women like say Rashida, right? She is absolutely gorgeous to me. Um, One thing that's from the what's it Love and Hip
Hip
Hop.
hop.
Yeah, her and Kirk, right? Kirk is
Mm-hmm.
not a looker to me. Now, Rashida's been with this man all these years. What at this point, baby, you don't waste man, I used to almost cause wrecks. You hear me walking down the street. I done wasted all my youth, all my beauty, crying over one boy or two boys, one or two boys, the same niggas that didn't even deserve me. Please know that if it's meant for you to spend a block later, let that nigga go. Let him grow. You do you. The shit hurt. All you dealing with are soul ties. That's why a lot of us women can't leave these men that are no good for us alone. Because when we lay down with them, we open up our souls. Me, I'm in the spiritual realm when I'm in the bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? So
Man.
that's why I say y'all know I've been celibate, the cowboy coochie. Lexus, don't do me. But yeah, it just like don't waste your yo. I could joke about it because I ain't missing shit. Because I'm telling y'all, I don't been there, done that, right? And
Yeah.
I can't miss it if I'm not seeing it. It's not in my face. Like I haven't connected with anybody on a emotional level. That's how you got to get me. First of all, you got to connect with me. Like I'm not just one of those women who just be lusting after me. So, and no shade to anybody that can get down like that. Because
Yeah.
I've learned not to judge. Like I said, you couldn't tell me shit. Ain't no way I'm going to believe a female cheated first. But I learned that they do, and a lot of them
Mm-hmm.
be wanting to look back and they'll tell you they did it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
Lexus, but, yeah, just think about your life. I'm in my 50s now, and I spent 20 years on and off with a nigga that wasn't shit. If I tell you the nigga wasn't shit, like I was the dumb bitch that let the nigga keep that car while bitch go to work and do 12 hours, okay? While this
Mm.
nigga probably over some other female's house making a baby, like the nigga done made so many kids throughout the 20 years that I've messed with him. And I was the dumb one. I really was. I just
Right.
if I'm in love with you, I'm in love with you. Like I
Mm-hmm.
love you with every ounce of me, and it's hard. It takes the power of God to break my love away.
Right.
And somewhere along the way, God said, "Okay, you ain't gonna leave him alone. He don't beat your ass. He don't strangle you. He don't put a gun to you. He don't did this. He don't did that. But when it came to him being inappropriate with my child, saying
Yeah.
that
Mm.
me knowing that his thoughts were unclean about my daughter, and I'm like,
Mhm.
damn, what if when she was younger, like I'm glad she was fat when she was a little girl, she wasn't, there ain't no man gonna look at no little chunky girl that's, no real pet. I wouldn't say he was a pedo. I would just say he just wasn't shit because she was grown when he said this inappropriate thing to her, you know. But who knows what could have happened if she'd have been one of those gorgeous little girls.
Mhm.
Right.
Who knows? So don't be trying to make something fit. Don't try to force something that just ain't fit.
Mhm.
You
I
understand?
agree.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell y'all soon. This is what I now not a part about the cheating part, but two, when it comes to men dealing with different women too, y'all, and they approach us in the beginning, right? Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mhm.
and y'all know y'all and you know these men be having other women. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I feel like a man should be honest with us and tell us like, look, I got this X, Y, and Z going on right here, but I'm trying to fool with you because you don't know what spirit that woman might be in either, and be like, you know what, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
had some fun
That's
and just
true.
try to keep it moving. But instead, they don't tell us these things, and then guess what? We get caught up in our feelings, and now is a whole bunch more with it, and you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like just be honest with us and be honest with us from the get go, and we'll be good to go.
That's facts right there. I wish I'd have did that.
Never know because you really never know what a woman will and will not accept if you
Right.
just don't let.
Exactly.
That's what I just tell them.
And
Like,
do you know that is exactly how I got caught up with this dude for 20 years on off? Because in the beginning, he didn't say he wanted no relationship. He said, I want that. And it
and,
turned
and,
into 20 years. So
and, and
yeah,
and see, this what I'm saying.
man.
If they come out and just say, you know what, I just want that pussy to see what that pussy hit like. If they just come out like that,
Yep.
we it might be a little better because you don't know what that woman
Yep.
wants you either. But if you play on her like you want to be with her like that by spending time with her, going out places with her, doing all this other stuff, like you want to be in a relationship, but you really know you got somebody at home waiting for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
she
Yeah.
gave you this stuff on false pretense because you didn't tell her about that other person and you didn't tell her what you really just wanted when in fact sometimes that's all us women want.
Right.
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 We don't be wanting a relationship all the time. They think
Yeah,
because we have sex, we want relationships. No, that's just we want sex. That's
yeah,
all.
you're
And
a
if you
human
come
just
out
like
and
I am.
just say that, give me my choice. Do I want to still fool with you or not? Because I noticed
Mhm.
too, when you dealing with a man that has somebody else, you don't have it's so much stuff you don't have to worry about. You don't have to be worried about being accused.
Mhm.
You don't have to cook for him. You don't have to clean for him. You don't got to think for him. You ain't got to fill out paperwork for. You ain't got to do none of that. All you got to do
Man.
all you gotta do is let them come in the house. Y'all full. You might put a little hot pocket on this stuff. You ain't gotta give them a full meal because that ain't your man. Give them a little hot pocket, maybe a Pop Tart or something. Give them a drink and stuff, and
A hot
get your
pocket.
get
Girl,
your
don't you make me
get
laugh and wake this
your
baby. I'm gonna try
get
to
your
do the
money.
same
Get your
thing.
money and go on ahead about your business. That's it. I just look like if I'm gonna be the other woman too, is my thing is just to fuck you and beg you. That's it. I don't have no ties to you. That's
What
it.
was the second thing you said? Fuck you and
Fuck
do what?
and beg and beg and put
And
my
beg.
yeah, I say beg, but it
I
ain't
got
beg because I'm gonna boy, please, you think I'm finna give up my coochie and I ain't finna get
Can I
nothing
have
out of it.
$30? Can I have
you better get a
$30?
And then
nut.
and then and then
That's
and
about
then
it.
I know you got a woman. You think I ain't finna put my hand out. But you think I'm finna fuck you good and you go home and pay all this woman bills and I don't get nothing out the deal. That's crazy.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
it's an
true.
equal exchange.
No, hell no.
You bust, I
Mm-mm.
bust. Go home.
No. You go home with extra, you go home happy. All bills paid. But I'm the reason why you happy. And I ain't gonna get nothing out the deal. No,
Yep.
no. Hey Sparks.
And let me find out, y'all expect us to get up and go get you a towel.
Nah,
You
I don't
know,
know what to expect no more. I'm out of the game. Mm-hmm.
no, honey, no. I just that's how I look at it. Like, yeah, when I'm messing with a man that got a woman and stuff, because when we were younger, we did those things. Like, we just gotta stop lying about it. Yeah, I did mess with men who had women, but baby, one thing about it, and two things for sure, baby. When he came to my house, baby, off the rip, the money had to be on my dress like I'm a prostitute. I'm just sorry. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I'm not finna. My mama always told me no finance, no romance. Period. In any situation. So.
I feel you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hush money. Oh, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be. I'm because at that point I know what it is. But so if I see you out with your woman, what am I gonna make a scene about? Because at the end of the day, you still fucking with me, and you still gonna give me what I asked for. So why am I gonna bust up that groove? What you got going on at home? Because you can't come here. Cause bitch, I see what you do. I see what you do. You cheat. So you can't come here thinking we finna be in a relationship because you cheat. Because you cheating on her with me.
Mhm.
I don't know. I've been in love with two people though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, and then yeah, and then I've been that's the yes. I was in that situation when he was in love with both of us. He knew which way he wanted to go. He ended up loving me and choosing me. You get what I'm saying? I didn't make him make that choice, like you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, it was a lot behind that though. A lot
Yeah.
came behind that. So sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I be like, shit, I should just let your wife had you. I should just let it. I should let you head. I ain't know it was that serious. I'm for real. I'm honest.
Whew.
Lord,
Yeah.
I'm dealing with somebody that got real issues. I was dealing with somebody that really had issues, like trust issues and stuff. Nobody, you got trust issues because what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Lexus, read the comments. Read some comments.
You know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What we got? Vinfo says someone will tell a man so they don't get out. I mean, go out and cheat. Bring her home. Let's both of us do her. I'm just saying, yes, some do think like that. And I'm gonna tell you
Right.
something about that situation too. If if he was out there cheating, ain't nowhere in the world he was gonna say we both can get at her and this and that. He wouldn't even be with none of that. tested him like that just to see where his head was at. I said, shit, let's go on here and just have it since you out here cheating, let's go on here and fuck these bitches together. You know what I'm saying? That was my mind frame. Just listening to him, you know what I'm saying? And just to see what he would say. That man said, I'll never do that with you. Why would I do that with you? I look like you somebody I love. I wouldn't do that.
Man, he running game,
I'm
man.
That one thing me and him, I never, but I know too. Some men don't, and some men don't like to have those either too. I say
Yeah,
that
that's true. Yeah, that's
because
true.
I'll say that too, and I think that's part of it too. He don't like having those either. Cause I asked, you getting when you getting it, you ever had a threesome? You ever did this? You and here, nah, I don't see no need for no threesome. And I know my friend had told us about when she had threesome. I never forget that she was like, "Girl, the man ended up putting the gun out on her and the nigga because she was effing him better than she was doing him, and that was her man at the time." And he got jealous, baby, and pulled the gun out on her. I said, "Oh, that's no, ma'am. I cannot." Beverly said, always going in strong head. Said, not weak men want the control only if he got the heart and the eyes for me. Okay. And I hope you feel better. Let me see. April said Rashida stress is starting to show and physically on her. Man, that man stressing her out. Done stressed her out. Then the restaurant probably stressing her out. Let me see. Gorgeous said, "Yep, I'm not doing nothing that causes any type of stress." I'm Special Case said, "I'm chosen. My head goes off to you, G Mama." Let me see. Oh, Beverly said, Gigi, I disagree, sis. Let me say why. A man cheat when he catch a woman by his eye and undress her in his mind. Facts. That's what the Bible says. If he undressed her with his eyes, he have already had her. No. Yeah, because the thought once it's that's still cheating. Yeah, that's right. Special Case said I used to put them on all fours and write on the car, bust windows out and everything. I was ignorant as hell back in the day. I'm hollering. Let me see. Oh, she said DT. Special Case said she did get counseling behind it though. Okay. Gigi says, Beverly, I'm talking about physical because we all are guilty with the eyes and some people cheat mentally. Baby, yeah, we do. Thank you, Healing Hearts. Oh, this one right here, y'all. My husband cheats because he say he doesn't get any feeling out of having sex with me. So I got high and pleasure myself. Man, I'm screaming.
Oh
Oh, they
man.
take the gang cheese. Let me see. I'm texting every day. Your mind effing me. Then don't ask me how my day doing. None of that. Okay. Don't good morning, gorgeous. They ain't shit at all. That hush money, I ain't telling. Let me see. So yeah, y'all. So basically, let me see. Gigi said, Beverly, that's why I said my woman intuition, which we has never in my 23 years of marriage given an indication that my husband stepped out, but we were in our 40s when we married. Okay. Oh, she said running game. Okay, she said drop the link.
The troll is funny.
Man, the trolls be funny. They be saying some wild, crazy stuff.
Lexi, you got to troll with us. You got to troll with us too.
Who?
We be trolling me, cheese, GMG, Fee. Um, we trying to get Danny to go to troll with us too.
Oh, okay. I'm with it.
That should be fun.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Hey, mom.
Hey, what break room doing in there?
That
That's
ain't break room.
that's a
Chill
troll.
out.
That's a troll.
Oh,
Oh
Break
wow,
room.
I just had to
Hey,
come.
TT. Hey,
Hey
Megan.
y'all. Ooh.
What's
Break
going
room
on,
over
Mr.
there making
Sanders?
a live about Amber and her hair.
Oh shit. Y'all
Yeah.
a trip.
So yeah.
Ooh, y'all that stomach virus going around. I got that bitch since 1 o'clock last night. Ooh.
What making you go to the bathroom and stuff?
Throwing up, I can't keep nothing on my stomach.
Somebody just told me they had that they couldn't keep nothing on their stomach. My
Yeah. I
my
felt it coming on when I was
hello.
yep.
Mom phone. She must got a phone call.
I kept feeling it yesterday at work. And
Mm.
I got home last night and it she hit me about 1 o'clock. Diarrhea. I had the garbage can and on the toilet.
Oh,
Mm,
Yeah,
take
that bad. Oh, and I feel bad. I just ate some chicken soup. Everything came back up. I can't eat nothing.
mm. No,
care.
I've been in
praise
this
to you.
bed all day. I'm so cold. I'm hot and cold.
TT
Oh
said
my
what she got.
Huh?
TT said she got that too.
Who?
TT in the chat.
Yeah, it's bad, girl. I'm balled up right now.
Mm,
Ugh.
yeah,
I
I'm about
know.
to stay away from people.
I know.
There's a virus going around. Every time Trump get in the chair, some shit come out.
Yeah.
Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all DTV. Every time that man get in the chair, something sick come out. Everybody catching it.
Oh yeah, that's
Well, he
true.
better catch.
That's true.
I tell you that.
Dawn say her niece got it. The same thing.
Mm,
It started at 1 o'clock. Well, I guess he sprayed it all on me too. Yeah, this stuff crazy. Ugh. Ooh.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Well, yeah. This is
Well, go
go
ahead.
ahead. No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying I appreciate you
No,
bringing this topic to light.
I appreciate you, Cheese, Amber, even though she wanted to tell on me. Amber and I'm chosen coming up, spreading like my you two letting us know
Wait,
that
wait. DP, y'all. Lex been cheating on her man.
Yeah, she been cheating now. Look, and
Girl.
then gonna tell him.
Outrageously, too.
He gonna tell him. I got my
that
lick back.
was that was y'all know that was like 2021, 2022,
Nah.
like 2022.
Shit,
Once
that
a
ain't that
cheater,
long
always
ago.
a cheater.
I'll
Right,
always
Miss Lysander.
You know, I've been with my nigga. I've been with my nigga for 15 years and we been broke up 4 years. Ain't no man touched me yet because my heart ain't there yet.
I got
mm,
you.
Yeah, I just ain't ready for no relationship. I'll talk to you, but ain't no laying down and all that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
This ain't no laying down.
Mm-mm.
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 You gonna come and leave the same way.
No, he ain't even coming here.
God,
And
you
she
tough.
didn't get it.
No, I just got out of 15-year relationship. I don't want no man here. I'm trying to find myself. He or me yet. I
Right.
ain't ready for
Makes
that.
sense.
I'm
I
still in love
understand.
with him. I'm
Oh,
still in love with the guy. So why would I play with somebody like that? It ain't gonna be right.
right, right. I
So
agree. See,
I just I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good.
mm,
Yeah. But let me get out because I feel it again.
Okay, I'm
All right, y'all.
gonna go ahead
All
and get
right. Yeah,
to
All
all
right, Miss
right.
Lysander. Hope you get to feeling better.
yeah,
Okay.
feel
All
better.
right.
Please do.
Yeah. All right.
My bad, bro.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this,
Yes, ma'am.
All
and I
right.
will talk to y'all later.
All right.
I
All
will
right.
see y'all later, and thank y'all for coming up and thank you for the cash apps, Mayo, my dudes, and everyone. Thank you for the super stickers as well.
Already. Thank you for allowing me to come up on your platform.
Yeah,
You're
see you later.
thank you for coming up, y'all.
You know
No
I
problem.
got you.
Okay, then.
All right.
All right. Hmm.